Good morning. It's 5 to 10. I'm quite impressed myself. Simon's at home, so Alfie's at home. I set off at 9:15, got in at 10:15. I had time to bring all my stuff in, go to Asda, get some food for today and come back. Look at me. Now I don't normally have the opportunity to go and get food because I normally have Alfie, so obviously I can't get over to Asda or whatever. So I go to the bakery if I haven't brought any lunch. Anyway, I'll show you what I bought. So the meal deal I got was a slow roasted tomato and feta cheese pasta, which is 417 calories, which isn't too bad. It's like a meal deal, so I got, I've not had these before. I've had the chicken ones way back when, but I've not had the meat-free version. So meat-free, smoky barbecue, tasty bites. And I threw a Lucasade in there because it's the meal deal. And I've got loads and loads of bottles of water in the fridge anyway, so I thought I'll get that. And I also got my favourite yoghurt, which is this one with the no fat, because I want that for later. So I've had a few orders overnight, mainly smellies, mainly incense sticks. So once I get my lunch away, I'm going to start pulling out all the bits and pieces that I need. It's 1 minute to 10 and the shop is open. So I'm now sat with my gloves on, trying to keep warm. I've had a paranormal investigator lady who runs the South Emsall Spiritual Church come in, and she was like, "Oh, you're a medium." I went, "Well, technically, yeah." She said, "Oh, we need one of them for our paranormal society." So I've got a card off her and I'll send her a message. I've had a few sales as well, lots of sales online, including a massive Ouija board. So I spent the morning wrapping stuff up. And I've just had a message through on the NHS app. I've got a last minute hospital appointment tomorrow. So, excuse the radio in the background. So, I've had to rejig things with Liz. So I'll be in the morning tomorrow. And then Liz will come in and take over for 3 hours while I go off to the hospital for whatever it is they want. I have a feeling it's a reassessment for the pacemaker or something with maybe the blood pressure medication or something like that. But they don't normally call you in for an appointment straight away if they're not concerned about something. So yeah, they got my stats on Monday. Then I got a letter through to say they want me to do one of those heart monitors, so I've got that in December, and tomorrow I'm off to the hospital, so I will vlog and I'll tell you how it goes. So it's Friday morning, it's 10:30, I'm feeling alright. I've got my last minute hospital appointment this afternoon, but I feel okay. I'm a little bit out of breath, but only small. Sorry, Alfie's barking because there's a dog outside. I've done all the orders this morning. We've had this is my favourite actually. It's an amethyst bath bomb. So the bath bomb is actually lavender and tea tree, but inside it it's got an amethyst chip bracelet, which I think is the cutest idea ever. Anyway, an old guy's just come in and asked me if I sell typewriters. Yeah, I sell crystals and clothing, but not typewriters. Bless his soul. I do have one at home, an old-fashioned typewriter, but no, it's not something I sell. I've got a new poncho in as well, I'll show you. The slowest zoom ever. There we go. It's handmade, it's beautiful. She's also made me a hat and glove set as well. So the shop was fantastic today, did really well. The sales went particularly well, it was great. Liz turned up at 2 o'clock so I could go to the hospital, and I just made it. I was maybe a few minutes late to get into the hospital. And then I had pretty much every test you can think of. Blood test, ECG, I had to pee in a cup. What else? I don't know. I had lots of tests anyway. It was really undignified. Here's a jug to go and pee in. Okay. So you walk out at toilet with a jug with pee in, and everyone's in the waiting room looking at you. It's like, great, this is my pee. My prize pee and my jug. Oh my God. So the consultant said that blood pressure is not normally caused by the heart itself. The blood pressure is normally connected to the kidneys. So I was asked, am I peeing more? Yes, I'm peeing more. Can you tell us when you're getting out of breath? So I had to do all of that. So everything's been sent off. I am currently wearing a blood pressure monitor on my right arm, which is going off every half an hour until tomorrow morning, which I have to then take it off and take it back to the hospital on Monday. And yeah, apparently I'm an acute person, meaning that all of the tests were priority. So I don't know what's happening now. There's potential that there's a problem with my kidneys. There's possibility that I'm diabetic, but I'm not diabetic. I don't think so, because they've said that before. Are you diabetic? I'm like, no, we've done this bit. I'm not diabetic. But my blood pressure is stupid high still. It was 199 in the hospital. So they have given me some blood pressure tablets, which I'm not allowed to take until I've had this monitor off that's on my right arm. And then I start blood pressure tablets tomorrow. And they said, if it makes you feel faint, or, you know, you get any weird side effects, stop taking them. I'm like, okay. So that's where we are. Liz has lost a key for my house, so she couldn't get in with the dog to bring him home. So she's had to take Alfie back to her house. So I don't know what happened there. And Simon's on his way back, and I think he might be picking Alfie up on his way home. So I'm going to go and put the kettle on and keep checking the time, because it's on my right arm and it keeps going off. So if I'm holding a cup of tea or something, that's not going to be a good thing when the blood pressure monitor goes off. And I didn't get to the post office today, which is really frustrating, because behind me is a massive, you can just see it, sack full of post that needs to go. I normally post it on Saturday anyway, but because there's so much of it, I wanted to try and get rid of it today, but I couldn't because I've been in the hospital the whole time. It took quite a few hours, and it's now 6:15, and my appointment was 3 o'clock, so it's all taken a little bit of time. So a cup of tea and a sit down would be great right now. Oh, good morning. It is Saturday. It is 10:05. I am in the shop. It's just me today. Liz has a guest at her house this week. She's called Paula. She came to visit for the weekend. So she popped in yesterday with Paula while I went off to the hospital, and Paula and Liz watched the shop. Yesterday was really good in the shop. I'm very pleased. This week I've earned double that I earned last week, so woohoo, very nice. I wouldn't say it's a fortune, but it's definitely looking up. I had my first blood pressure tablet this morning. She said side effects could be that you feel dizzy and lightheaded, and you'll have a dry cough. But these are possible symptoms, and when you stop taking them, the dry cough disappears. I'm like, all right. So I'm watching out for a dry cough. I had the weirdest night's sleep. Every half an hour, as my blood pressure monitor went off. I did get some sleep though. I would say from about 2 till 5, my body didn't listen to the, but in the other hours, yes, every time, it's like, oh God, move my arm, wait for it to finish. But I'm in good spirits despite the all the way through the night. Simon's off today. He's taken the massive bag of post, so your deliveries are on the way. He's also taken the Every delivery, because he uses Every for his big parcels. So there's a Ouija board on its way to America. And I'm just doing this morning's orders. Worry dolls as always. And some clothing. I'm going to need to do another clothing order, because it's selling out pretty fast, which is good. It's a good thing. So I'll have to get that organised for Monday's orders. I always do orders on Monday, because that's when the Etsy and the Shopify money comes in from the previous week. So then I know how much I've got to spend on stock. Yes, so later I've got some readings, 3:30 and 4. And yeah, we'll just see how busy a day it is. I've got some admin to do. I've got a Shopify theme thing to sort, which I'm not very happy about. But I don't want to really upset the person who did it for me. But let me tell you, let me put the camera down. This might be a good point to warn other people about it. So you're setting up your business, right? You've done your logos, you've done your websites, you've done your shop, you've set up all of your online stuff. You then need to look at SEO. Now, SEO is search engine optimization, to make sure that your websites and all of the backlinks are all in place. So I got someone from Fiverr to do that for me, all good. I also got someone from Fiverr to help me with adverts, because I know how to set them up, but I'm not that good at making the best of the images and how much do I set it for and where do I post it and all of that. That thing I wasn't sure of. Anyway, so this person did that for me as well. All good, brilliant. But the redesign of my Shopify site that they did part of the SEO seems to be an unlicensed version of the theme. Now, Shopify have contacted me and said you can use this for 30 more days, but then you either have to pay $300 for it or you have to get a new theme. Now, I don't want a new theme. I've just spent ages and money on having someone design it and get it look as I want it to look. And now I've got the hassle of sorting it out. So it turns out the person, I won't say who they are, the person who did the work for me used an unlicensed version of the theme, which is all lovely, giving it me for free, but now I'm in a position where I'm going to have to pay for it or I'm going to have to change it all. So the ball is in this person's court at the moment. I'm like, are you going to help me with this, with a free one and redesign it, or are we going to have to pay for the other one? Now, I don't mind paying, but I do mind you giving me it for free and telling me it's for free and that it's all great and lovely, and then it turns out it's not for free. I have to pay for it later, which is really frustrating. They said, oh, I was trying to help you save money. Yeah, but saving money and cutting corners, as in giving me a theme that's unlicensed, which is not allowed, well, it's okay, but then you've got to really it's a bit like having a trial. You've got to pay for it at some point. So now I'm in this situation, I've got to pay about with that to try and make sure that my website looks lovely and it does all the functions that I want with the amount of stuff I've got on it, because I've now got 500 items on there. So certain themes won't allow 500 items. So I've got to faff about with that now. Anyway, other than that, everything's going pretty well. Oh, and Google is a pain in the butt right now while we're ranting. I'm not on Google Maps as I should be, because they keep making me try and re-verify myself. I wandered around the shop like 3 times, filmed where the shop is, filmed the back door, filmed that I own it, filmed the street across, all that. Sent the video in 3 times. It was because it kept it working, and now they want me to re-verify it again because the location was incorrect, and I still haven't had a response to say that I'm at a point where my shop is live on Google Maps and people can see where it is. This has been going on since I moved in. It's just 5 weeks. And also Google's slightly annoying as well. For you guys that do websites and stuff, you'll understand. I have Google AdSense, where the money I get in from YouTube goes into this account and then the money comes to me. And I can also use that account for advertising through AdWords and AdSense. Anyway, it's been set up wrong at the beginning. We're talking years ago when I first set it up. Apparently it's set up as an organisation instead of an individual. So now they want me to verify my business and stuff, but they're telling me I'm an organisation. I'm not an organisation, I'm an individual, and I'm trying to change it, and it's been going on for about a week. I keep getting emails back and forwards. They keep asking me for different information, but some of it, I don't know what they want. So I've replied back yesterday after a week and gone, look, somebody ring me and just tell me what it is that you want, and I'll fill in the form and I'll send it back. I've sent this form about 4 times, but apparently the name I've put on is incorrect, and then the ID number is incorrect. But when you get into it, you look at all these IDs, there's like 5 different numbers. It's like, what am I supposed to be doing? So hopefully get that figured out. Tick. I sorted the electricity yesterday. Tick. Done. £35 a month for a shop. Genius. Yes, let's have that. And that is from what the florist was before. So sounds all right to me. So there we are. Rant over. Let's get on with the day. And I'm wearing a scarf that matches my jumper, and I've got my puppy on. They were outside before when I was nipping to the post office, and I thought, right, I need my puppy. 50 pence and I've got my puppy, although I got a rusty pin. And I think I may have damaged my jumper putting it in, but never mind, because it's, I missed his, oh my goodness, apologies. I missed his day today, Remembrance Sunday tomorrow. So it's 5 to 2 now. I've had a really good day. I've not finished yet. I've got some readings. I've had one cancelled because of illness. One I've not had a response from, but it's his third time. So third time lucky, or third time is a definite no, we're not booking you back in again. And then another one who's confirmed for 4 o'clock. Liz is doing a bit of knitting, is it? Mm-hmm. Knitting, just making a scarf. Tinky's down there, having a snooze. And I don't know what I'm doing now. Probably looking at more stock. Looking what else I can order. Right, that's me done for today at the shop. I've just had a reading. One cancelled, the other one didn't turn up. What a surprise, I didn't expect him to. It was the third time lucky. He was either going to come or not, he didn't. But I will be taking deposits for future psychic readings in the shop. And then if they don't turn up, you know, there we are. So me and Liz are going to get off. Simon's made fish for tea. Well, he's making fish for tea. And yeah, it's been a brilliant day today. This week I have earned more than I did in last month altogether. So, yay! Just means I can keep going. So that's it for today's vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you find it interesting. Really enjoyed my tea. I will continue to vlog, so I'll be back again tomorrow. Bye, loves.